I'm going to check out the equipment in the other room. Good luck, you two.
Okay, here we go. Operation Kick Ass, happening in 3, 2, 1.
Are you okay, Torres?
Torres? Where'd you...
Sebastian Castellanos. You refused to step into the darkness. So you tried to bring me to the light. Your rash decisions have always been your downfall. Come then, I await you. You want to find your beloved daughter? Go there. See if it's everything you dreamt of.
I'm over here, Dad. Hurry!
Oh God. Lily? You're here.
Alright my friends, welcome back to my survival difficulty no damage all collectibles walkthrough for The Evil Within 2. So this is chapter 12 and it's called the Bottomless Pit, and we're going to start in this very lovely area covered in blood, and there's a few collectibles for us to get here before we find our way to get out of here, and that's what we're going to start by doing. First we're going to get a handgun ammunition pouch, which is right over there, and you need to be careful during this chapter because sometimes a few lost will try and jump out of the pool of blood and attack Sebastian, but it's actually pretty simple to avoid them, so you don't really need to worry. Let's pick up these parts here. We're also going to encounter a new type of enemy during this segment, but they're really nothing special. They look a lot more intimidating than what they really are. Let's take care of this guy. You already heard our new enemy burping in the background, but that's really all that they do. If we sneak up on them, we can get rid of them. So that's the guy that I was talking about. No point in trying to describe him. He's like the Stay Puft guy or something. Anyway, let's get him. If I can get an angle. Come on. It's odd that happened, but there we go. And surprisingly, just a few stabs and that's how you beat him, and he's not dropping anything for whatever reason. He should drop green gel, but I guess that the game doesn't want to give it to me. Okay, hide over here because that guy always gets up, and we're going to get rid of him in a little bit before we move on to the next area. First let's get rid of that guy. There's another lost a little bit further down the screen, but we're not going to bother and go there because why? At best we'll get some green gel. So we're going to stay in our path, and now let's go through here. Get rid of that guy. Apparently he's just going to stay there and look at the big gate in front of him and watch his buddy over there in the corner eating a body. I guess that's just his thing. Now let's get rid of her. And now let's move on to the next area. I don't know about you guys, and maybe you never heard of it, but if you ever watched or read Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, this chapter reminds me of a part in the story of Full Metal Alchemist a lot, with blood all over and old buildings scattered around. I wonder if somehow that's where they got their inspiration from. But if you watch the show or you read it, then you'll know what I'm talking about. Let's get rid of her. There we go. And there's a file for us to collect over there. Let's start getting rid of them. Seems someone might be coming after me. I hear stairs. No, but no, we should be okay to get rid of that guy. Oh, there was a guy back there. Well, that's unfortunate. Totally forgot about that guy. Well, time to improvise here. Let's hide over here. And we'll wait for things to calm down. Fortunately, a lot of them drop axes, so we can just pick up another axe and use it if we really need to. But let's wait here a little bit. There's that guy. We're going to wait for him to turn around and then we'll get rid of him, because we want to get those 2 harpoon bolts and the file. Let's just wait here a little bit. He's going to have to move sooner or later. There we go. And now let's go ahead and try and get rid of him as well. Now there's the altar, and that's where the file is, but let's get rid of enemies first and then we'll worry about collecting the file. Okay. He's done, and now let's take care of the Michelin guy over there. Maybe this time he'll actually drop something. Quite disgusting, if I do say so myself. But anyway, now that we've done that, we're going to go ahead and get that file and the harpoon bolts before we move on. So there's the file. Make sure you pick it up. And now let's go through here. And there's some parts for us to collect. Right over there. While it might seem at first that it's easy to get lost in this area, it's actually not that bad. Once you memorize your path, it's not like you're in an open world. So sooner or later you will find your way out.
Mom never gave up. Not like you. She tried to tell you that you were too stupid to listen.
No, this isn't right.
Myra succeeded where you failed. You refused to listen. You lost them both. And then
Stop trying to mess with his head.
You don't know anything about me.
Myra understood that goals can be achieved by submission, by joining.
Okay, let's get rid of this guy. And funny enough, if you grab him while that text appears and Sebastian can't do any actions, the guy still dies, which is hilarious. But now if you go through here, we're going to get the last pouch for the crossbow. First we need to get rid of this guy though. That thing's probably going to come after us. Or maybe not. Anyway, let's go over here now. And right over there we'll find the pouch. But first, surprise! I guess I could have used a stealth kill here, but it's fine. Oh, you're not gonna get me. Let's shoot him again, one more time, there we go. Switch to the handgun, one more bullet. And who's coming after me? Oh, hello. You know what? I don't have time for this. Yeah, you have to be careful with these enemies because they can jump pretty far at you. And there's plenty of them in this area. We're not going to bother with them all. But anyway, make sure you get the pouch. And now let's go through here. And let's hide over here and get rid of the remaining enemies. Let's start with this guy. There we go. And now be careful with the lost deaths. Standing in front of us in that area, because there's also going to be one of those, I don't know what they're called, but those monsters that jump at you, and sometimes while you're getting rid of the lost, that monster might jump at you and you might not have enough time to shoot at them, and if that happens you might be overwhelmed. See, they're already looking for me. So they're coming for me. Well, here they come. Sorry, Buckaroo, but you just couldn't make it in time. There we go, and now let's get rid of this guy as well. Stomp, and that's it. See, and because they're so close to the blood on the ground, sometimes it's very easy to miss them before they get too close to you, but you do have to be careful when they jump at you, because as you just witnessed, they can jump pretty far, and even if you think that you're out of their reach, sometimes they might surprise you that way. But anyway, let's go through here now. We should have to take care of maybe another one. Yep, there he is. Come on, come at me. There we go. Annoying little bugger. And now we can get out of here. There's a few more supplies to pick up, and if you go towards the right side, there's going to be more enemies as well. So if you really want to go and collect green gel, you can. I think it's a waste of time, so we're going to get out of here. So let's go down the steps now, because it totally makes sense that there would be a basement here somewhere.
Now you come. When it's too late, you're always too late.
Yeah, this has to be Theodore messing with his Sebastian's mind, because I don't think Lily would see it that way. Plus, Sebastian was never to blame. I mean, they lied to him.
I need to find her.
Fine. Then come to me.
Oh, we're going to pay you a visit, alright. Just you wait, sir.
Lily? Is it really you?
Yes, I'm sure it is. Let's approach her. See what happens.
Lily! No! Lily!
There she is. Your precious daughter. Isn't this what you wanted?
Dad? You let this happen to me. Why didn't you save me?
No. Please. I couldn't. I wanted to.
You are doomed to repeat the mistakes of the past. Unless you join me. Do that, and I can make your dreams come true. Together we can take Lily from Myra. Once I have the power of the core, you will be truly free.
No.
It will take more than bullets to stop me. Will you never learn?
You shot me. Sebastian, why?
No. No.
Come on, man. Let's get you out of here. You can't let him get to you. You gotta give that son of a bitch some payback.
Sebastian? What's wrong? Are you all right? You've been working too hard. It's making you delirious.
Myra? Torres, where?
Okay, so we're back in Sebastian's home, and everything looks very nice. I mean, maybe not very clean, but, you know, can't have everything. Only when you live by yourself do you understand that there's a lot of house chores that need to get done. Anyway, let's go through here because there's a slide.
Just the way it used to be. The way I wish it had stayed.
Make sure you pick it up. And now let's go back through here. And we're going to get one of those Easter egg items that they like to put in the game so much to advertise their other games. It's right over here. Okay.
I buried myself in work so hard. If I could only get some of that time back, I'd spend it with them.
Yeah, we only say those things in hindsight, though. But remember, very important lesson, always enjoy time with your loved ones. Anyway, let's go down the steps, and now let's turn over here.
Lily?
And let's see if we can make some dinner.
That letter. Myra's last communication. It was hidden with her files. It sounded so crazy at the time. But I should have believed her.
My dearest Sebastian, if you've received this letter, then I fear the worst has come to pass. It means that my investigation got too close to the truth. It means that you may never see me again. I'm sorry I kept it from you, but it was to protect you. From either the truth or my madness. I've enclosed a copy of my files. I only hope that you never receive them, but if you do, it's up to you to finish what I started. Please, find justice for Lily, and for me. I love you with all of my heart. Myra. I'm so sorry, Sebastian. You've endured so much. All this time, all alone.
It's my fault. You tried to tell me. But I didn't believe you. And now I'm so messed up. I'm talking to an hallucination. I failed you. I couldn't save Lily from the fire. I failed everyone.
That's not true, Sebastian. There was no fire to save her from. You know this now.
But I couldn't protect her.
How could you? Mobius are a force of nature. What you're doing, it's like blaming yourself for an earthquake. It wasn't your fault. You have to stop torturing yourself. You're a good man, Sebastian. That's why I married you. And this time, you can save her. There are too many forces against you. You have to stay strong. Don't let the past defeat you. I forgive you. And Lily will too. But the most important thing is that you forgive yourself.
Forgive yourself. She's right. She's always been right. Theodore uses my own guilt against me. But guilt for what? It's their fault, not mine. They took everything from me. I didn't start any of this. But I'm gonna finish it. And God help anybody that stands in my way.
Wake up, Sebastian!
What? Hoffman? happened.
She brought you here. I'm sorry, Sebastian. I tried to save her, but...
No. I shot her.
The bullet wound was superficial. She died from injuries sustained in a battle with those things.
Damn it. She didn't have to die like that. She was a good soldier. She just wanted to save Lily. And now she's dead. It's all my fault. Again.
No, Sebastian. It's not your fault. Don't let him do this to you.
You're right. That goddamn son of a bitch. This is what he wants. Trying to make me feel guilty. But he's the one who did this. Not me. He's the guilty one. Okay. It's time to clean house. I've just gotta find Theodore.
That's not the problem. Destroying Liam's machine worked. Theodore's out there in the open now. The problem is getting to him.
What do you mean?
I picked this up on the exterior surveillance system cameras. Have a look. Theodore's stronghold appeared in the middle of Union. But it's surrounded by what looks like a massive wall of fire.
Shit. I won't be able to get through it.
I think that there may be a way. I found a device in Liam's equipment room that should be able to help.
Great. Let's see it.
It's not quite ready. I still have to do a few tweaks.
Okay. Go do what you have to do. I remember there being a hotel near there. I'll go check if it's safe, then send you the coordinates. You can meet me there with the device.
Okay. I'll see you soon.
A few more things, Hoffman. Theodore's been messing with my mind. Every time I see him, he uses my own nightmares against me.
That sounds like him. He's a master of neurolinguistic programming. And in here, the linguistic part becomes irrelevant. Why talk when you can get straight into your mind?
He almost had me. But I searched inside myself, and there was someone there. Someone who told me what I needed to do. I know I can take him on now.
Yes. I can see that you're ready.
How did you... Right.
The team psychologist.
Esmeralda might have lived if she didn't try to save me.
Don't feel guilty. We talked while I tried to save her. She told me about the plan. She wanted it to succeed. She made the decision to get you. She knew the risks and did what she thought was right. She said that she owed you.
Owed me? For what? We just met.
Esmeralda is the operative who took Lily from your home and burned it down. She's felt guilty ever since. That's why she joined Myra. That's why she risked her life to save you.
What?
Don't hate her, Sebastian. She didn't have a choice at the time. And she did everything she could to make it right.
I can't hate her. She sacrificed herself for the plan. She made her amends.
I mean, that's one way to look at it. She still took your daughter and you went into a depression after thinking that she was dead. So I'm surprised, even though she kind of saved Sebastian, and she did, that he would just let all of that go. But oh well. Torres didn't last long, now did she? Only a few chapters. But such is the fate of most NPCs. Anyway, we're going to go through here now. And we are going to move on. Although the next chapter started already, there's a side mission.
Hello? Can anybody hear me out there?
Sykes? You're still in here? Are you okay?
Sebastian, just the man I was looking for. But I'm okay, but I could really use your help back here. It'll be worth your while.
Oh. I should probably go to his safe room and see what's going on.
Okay guys, and we are going to do that because that starts another side mission. And it's an important side mission, so we are going to do it. But first we need to go back to Sebastian's office to witness the slide, do some upgrades, upgrade some of our weapons too, and we're going to focus on the crossbow at this point. And to start things off, of course, we're going to have to wait for this loading screen to play as well, because that's just how it is, and they really do like to be slow. But that's because the environment that we're going to be stepping on next is completely different. Or, I mean, not completely different, they changed a few things. And okay, time to move past 99%, don't get stuck there, please. I swear STEM runs on Windows XP or something. I don't even know if most people remember Windows XP. Maybe even Windows Vista. Ugh. Anyway, lots of nice things for us to pick up here. She's nice. And now let's go through here. There's some red gel for you. And let's go and listen to those wonderful interactions between Kidman and Sebastian, because they're always golden. At least we get some green gel.
Kidman.
Yes, Sebastian? What are you thinking about?
Lily. Everything that's happening in here is because of her. Everyone wants her. Like she's just some object to be owned. She's the real victim here. Poor thing doesn't know what it's like to live a normal life. All these years with Mobius have probably destroyed her innocence.
She's still a sweet little girl.
I hope so. Her youth was stolen from her. She didn't get a chance to go to school, to have friends. All the birthdays and holidays she missed. It's heartbreaking to think of what she's been through. Lily was always so precocious, so smart and observant. She had this way of looking at you, where you knew that she understood you. Not just what you were saying, but what you were feeling too. I always knew she was special. But I thought it was just because she was my daughter.
Lily is special. She was found because of her off-the-chart scores on her standardized tests.
I keep referring to her in the past tense. It still doesn't seem real to me that she's alive. And in here.
She is. But you've got to save her before you can start to rebuild your relationship. I'm here to help. Just let me know what I can do for you.
Man, who knew that all that she needed to do is, you know, achieve a high enough score in a test, and then that pretty much puts you as a contender to be kidnapped by Mobius, have your house burned, you'll be taken away from your parents, you know. Probably makes it kind of makes it seem like, you know, maybe it's not really worth it to get good grades in those tests after all. That's what I think. Anyway, those upgrades will do it for now. We've been waiting forever to upgrade the smoke bolt, so I'm glad we finally have enough parts to do it. And we're just going to do a few upgrades here for Sebastian, and then we'll be ready to move on. Okay, let's upgrade this part here. Not that we're going to use them right now, but I can also unlock this path, even though I don't have enough green gel, obviously. But I might do that later, actually. But anyway, that's going to be it for this segment, my friends. In the next segment we're going to complete the next side mission and advance with chapter 13. So I'll see you all later. Take care.